What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Rui Costa. Something about 300k is coming in on Xbox, which again, I've bought him for 310. I've held him for a little bit longer than what I wanted, but he has done pretty much most of my foot champs, which to be honest I'm quite happy with. He's done relatively well sitting in that middle, just pinging balls left, right and center, and obviously getting himself a goal or two every now and then. 4-star, right footed, coming in at 88. We've tried out his 85, so I'm expecting this one to be that little bit better. I think a good upgrade on him. He's already got the 4-4, right footed, medium low on the work rates. We have got flair on the traits, and that is about it. And in terms of the stats, we've gone for more of an engine vibe for him because I want him to be more of an assist maker more necessarily than shooting. It is nice to kind of get that agility balance up a little bit more on the dribbling itself, as well as that passing and pace kind of combination. If you do want the engine, it will give you 87 pace, 93 passing and 92 dribbling, turn him into an 89 rated cam. But the one thing I am kind of waiting for is his 90 version. That looks like it will be actually quite a nice card. A little bit more on the shooting, and then obviously as we go forward, the prime moments again would be pretty sick. So let's jump into Rui Costa, see what he's all about, and see, is he worth 300,000 coins? Into Costa to see it out. Like I say, the 4-star in him is going to be actually relatively nice, as we do get absolutely bombarded from Rabiot, but I think he's going to be that player that really can just muster up something. It's a good goal from him, to be fair, and Giroud. But in terms of Rui Costa, I think most definitely he is that sort of player that really can grab the game by the scruff of the neck. And yes, more of a great link for the likes of Bernardo, for Ronaldo, for Cancelo, the endless names from the Portuguese side. Can we find him up here? I'm probably going to go and try and force that a little bit too much from Navas. But I think most definitely he is a cheaper icon. Whether you'd see a massive difference from him or his obvious 85 is a kind of a debate. But I do think the 85 is nice for the price. I think under 300k is relatively decent. You know that you're not necessarily getting the most meta icon in the world for 300k. You're looking more kind of onto the mill side of stuff for that. So it's an interesting one. You kind of get what you pay for with him, really. Can we get a turn? Oh, the game seems to like to go to that corner and then lets me not do anything. Also, the thing with Rui Costa as well is he's always on the ball. So what I found throughout my whole of the Champs games is that he just naturally just gets on the ball, constantly brings it forward, passing, moving, always making them options. And that's just natural from him in general. So it's nice to have that kind of balance in terms of the review, to know almost what he's going to do. I've played, like I say, a fair few games with him. Costa bringing it up again. Can we find from him? He's going to watch that turn. He knows where we're going with it. Why did he go with the double? Does win it back, though. Sancho trying to provide it back to him. How he's kept that ball, I do not know. And eventually he's going to take it back. He's gone all the way. And good tackle from Navas. To Costa. Oh, it's beautiful. Finds in a bit of Sancho. He's going to go into a little bit of bother. Why didn't he do the Ribery spin? Oh, Rui Costa with a post. Rui Costa doing some little bit of work here. Really putting in the shift in this centre mid role. Gets it away as well. Going to try and find it back into him. Little inside flick. Oh, he's managed. We don't get the shot off, but that's what I mean. Rui Costa definitely is that very nice, cheap and affordable cam. Marquinhos nearly going for the header. And I think the 4-star definitely works for him. Marquinhos is incredible at heading, honestly. You just pick it onto his head and he's 99% going to hit it. And Aubameyang's going to steal one across the floor nearly. Into a bit of Rui Costa. What can we find? Just a little bit of magic, just running through the midfield. Looking for the 1-2 from Rivaldo. Oh, Luke Shaw again with a stunning block. Rui Costa, little spin. He's trying to keep it and unfortunately cannot do it himself. That is why I think most definitely he is more of an assist sort of player rather than kind of really taking the game to itself. And he's not necessarily going to create all the goals. He's going to more than likely assist for you at a very minimum. Rui Costa takes it by the scruff of the neck. Double little ball roll. He's got the pace to keep going forward again. Oh, one more ball roll. Oh, he keeps going. It's just ball roll central and he's got a penalty, and that has got to be got to be a penalty. There's no way that he can be doing that. Let's get a bit of Rui Costa on this one. After an incredible 7 or 8 ball rolls, he's got to be finishing this with a Panenka. Oh, and it's calm, collective, and straight down the middle. So going into the overall for Rui Costa, under 300k just, and I think most definitely for what you're paying, you're basically getting what you're paying for, really. His 85 is coming in pretty much 100k cheaper, and we can see a considerable increase from his mid. It's a very nice card. The 4-star is lovely. Trait wise, unfortunately only flare, but at least we've got something. A little bit of strength battle on him as well. That is very nice, kind of turning the defenders. He can hold off. Obviously when you're coming up against the likes of Virgil, you don't want to be really going toe to toe with him, but I think he has got that ability to hold them off a little bit. Dribbling is fantastic, and especially with that engine, you can see a really nice increase on that agility balance, as well as the 5 on the pace, a good 10 on the dribbling, and then also a decent amount of passing. And I think that's where I really like him, in that either box to box or more cam roll, he really can kind of be backwards and forwards. The only problem with being more box to box is his defending is just not quite there, which we can naturally anew anyway, but you've always got to make sure that you've got to put them in the right position. You can't really just force him into a position, because that could be where a good opponent just knows. If he knows Rui Costa's only, say, 47 defense, you know that every time you're going to be going down that middle to the right as such, or whichever I'm playing him, right or left, and you're just going to blitz him because you know he's not going to tackle you. He's just got to watch him going forward. So it is interesting to make sure you make the tweaks to where they actually should play. Overall, for me, I think he is a fantastic player in terms of for 300k. We may be doing something with kind of icons under a certain budget to see who's best for your book, basically. So overall, for me, Rui Costa's coming in, I'd say at least a 7.5 for the grand scheme of icons, and I think as a 300k icon, I'd be looking at around about 8 to 9 out of 10, really. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.